Racist Trump just gave MLK Birthplace biggest boost since 1929. Since the moment he stepped into politics, the left has done their worst to portray then candidate, now President Donald Trump, as hateful, bigoted and racist. The liberal media even went so far as to falsely report that Trump had the bust of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. removed from the White House on Inauguration Day. But that narrative has totally crumbled in light of what Trump just did to honor the late Dr. King on Monday. The president signed a bill into law that upgraded King's birthplace from a National Historic Site to a National Historical Park, according to The Hill. "It was my great honor to sign H.R. 267, the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park Act, which redesignates the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site in the state of Georgia as the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park," Trump tweeted. The president was joined for the private signing ceremony on board Air Force One by the civil rights leader's niece, Alveda King, prior to Trump's appearance at the NCAA National Championship football game in Atlanta, Georgia. Through his life and work, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. made America more just and free, White House Deputy Press Secretary Hogan Gidley told reporters. "This important historical park tells his story, and this bill will help ensure that the park continues to tell Dr. King's story for generations to come." According to USA Today, the National Historic Site already included King's birthplace, the church where he was baptized, and his burial site. The now upgraded national park has been expanded to include the Prince Hall Masonic Temple, which served as headquarters for King's Southern Christian Leadership Conference civil rights group. The bill honoring King, that Trump proudly signed into law, was sponsored by Georgia Democrat Representative John Lewis, who, our readers may recall, boycotted both Trump's inauguration in January and dedication of the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum in December because Trump was so racist, according to Politico. USA Today also noted that Trump signed a bill into law called the African American Civil Rights Network Act of 2017, which requires the National Park Service to link together civil rights movement-related national historic sites. He also signed a bill titled the 400 Years of African American History Commission Act, which commemorated the arrival of the first Africans to English colonies in Virginia in 1619. Pretty much the opposite of what a hateful, bigoted racist would do. Meanwhile, the terribly racist Trump also proudly announced via Twitter on Monday that the black unemployment rate in America had reached the lowest level ever recorded, thanks in large part to the jumpstart his policies have given the U.S. economy after years of marginal growth under the prior administration. Again, not something a hateful, bigoted racist would proudly bring to anyone's attention. So much for that liberal media narrative. Please share this article on Facebook and Twitter so everyone can see what President Trump just did to pay homage to civil rights icon Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.